And in relationships, you can do anything you want because they're just relationships. But when it comes to marriage, Embu women, why are you doing this to your men? Men are complaining that, one, you're mistreating them. Two, you're denying them sex. Three, there is a lack of respect. And four, you are physically abusing them. I'm telling you, Embu men, nyinyi wapole. Have you ever tried a Luya man? I tell you, Luya men, atenda chukue wife wa pili, watatu, na radio na baiskeli atapaka hapo nje. Because this is not fair. You know, I'm wondering, there are members of Inaua was their self-help group in Embu. I want to complain, and they want the government to intervene. But I'm here wondering, okay, what is the government going to do about people's personality? You know, you marry a personality. So, huyo akona hasira, akona nini. So, what is the government going to do about it? Will they like take your women and take them back to school and work on their personality, na hasira and everything else? Well, I feel like if you're in love with someone, there's a way you can talk to them. Man, there's a way you can talk to your woman. Not akupea, atachakuku disrespect and everything else. So it's not like I'm blaming the women or the men, but I'm just saying, in a marriage setting, there is a way you can just turn things around and talk to your better half. Talk to them nicely. Kwanza during the act, unamwambia hata atakuandikia title deed akupatie. You know, because I'm just thinking, and why else would you want to marry someone only for you to do all these things I've just listed? It is not fair. It is very unfair, and I think the men and the women should just talk. At this point, government hakuna kitu itafanya.
Yeah, you know, like this is not, I'm not even like shocked hearing this story for these poor Embu men over here, because we already know the stereotypes of women from certain areas of the country. I will not say anything. I just said from certain areas of the country, there's a history of certain physical abuse that happens from certain women. Not all of them, but they really congregated in that area, you know. But I feel sad because like we're here laughing and everything, but honestly, physical abuse is physical abuse. And at this point, I think we've reached, like, especially in Africa, when a man is talking about being hurt physically by a woman, it's not being taken seriously. And it seems as if, like, what are you talking about? She's a woman, she's weaker. Kwani, how bad did she hit you? She just poured hot water on you. See, it's okay. You know, like, stupid things like that are what make men have toxic masculinity and now feel that they have to be overly aggressive and show how they're the man in the household because of not being seen, like, you know, threats like that not being taken seriously. So I think, honestly, the one thing that the government can actually do is to tell this man, if you are being physically harmed by your partner, by your wife, go and report it to the police. Let that wife of yours sit in jail for a few days and everything and think about her actions and see she'll go ahead and do that same thing again. You know what I mean? I think it's a situation where they've gotten away with it for so long that now it's become a way of life. You saw your mom beating your dad. Now you've grown up and you've decided you're the one who's going to do it as well. And like, those same things are just happening in that community.
Antoba Mero, Antoba Embu, ito na no. What is going on down there? I know we call it the Eastern community, but let us stop taking habits of other people and inflicting them as our own. These are not our habits, are they? You from the Gema community, and this is a very popular habit in the Gema community in general. By Gema community, I mean Gekoyo, Aembu, Akamba, and Amero. I do not understand where and how it became a thing of, okay, women have a little bit of power, they're running the households. Of course, Meru women, Embu women, we know you're the ones running those households. You know you're the ones who are tilling the land. Nyinyi mnalima shamba, nyinyi mnatafuta pesa, nyinyi like Meru, and honestly, I have to be honest, the people from my tribe, specifically the Embu, the Meru, and the Kamba, they're very, very strong and very, very willful, you know. So when they're intending to do something, if you are slacking, my friend, me, I'll take over. I have an auntie who is literally running the household on her own, as in, Meru women are not a joke. But that's how to Embu, what is going on? Who has poisoned? Who has poisoned you? What is happening? At the same time, it is very, very important for us to not play about this. As she said, physical abuse is not a very good thing. It creates trauma, creates violence, because the other person might decide to actually beat you as well, and then it becomes a very difficult conversation because you're just returning the energy that you're getting, which is also just a very toxic situation to be in. There are better ways to deal with problems, and first of all, njurin cheke. Isn't that where I'm just getting disappointed? Because that is what we do when we have problems within the households as the communities of the Eastern tribe, and any tribe to be. As Kenyans, when you have a problem with your spouse, when you have your problems with your neighbors, when you have problems with anyone in general, you come together, this nyumba kumi, those you know, as I said, Njurincheka is the only one I can remember. I'm sorry, I'm not being tribal. It's just the only one I can remember right now. But all these two small communities and all these leaders come together and they have these discussions, and then you look for a way forward, not trying to make it look, downplay it. I mean, if men are coming together and they're going to the government now, it means it's become a big problem.
Yeah.
And we seriously need to check that and make sure that it's just cut off. Let's not be violent, people. Even if you're violent, go and beat up some mahindis or something. Like, go to the shamba and do something. Spend that energy somewhere else, not on your spouse. It's not right. Imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
0770-729-366 is the WhatsApp number. Let us know, especially what to our Embu men. Just because we started talking Meru over here. Embu men, please let us know. Is this the truth? Are these men just a select few? This is a whole county region thing that's happening over here.